Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this morning I went out 100 bridge, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I really fished it hard. I threw paddle tails, zooms, bucktails, you name it, I threw it. And they just were not cooperating. So, I came back home. I had to wait for a serviceman to come here to go over some things. And then I wanted to go back out. I went to go back out to get some mullet and then do a little crabbing. And do a little jig fishing while I was there. So while I'm there, I didn't get any mullet. So I figured, well, let me try to get some oyster crackers or something. I can always cut them up and then put them in for bait. So that didn't materialize either. It's been a day today. So, all right, let me try a little jig fishing. Up and down the pier there, boom, and all of a sudden I got to one spot right where I was sitting, and it was like dead, like almost like there was something there but not pulling on it. It was just like you might have been hung up behind a rock or something. You got to give it a little bit extra. So I gave it a little bit extra. I pull, finish jigging on the way in, and I get it to the top of the dock. The tail's missing on the paddle tail. I'm like, that's something there. All right, so somebody's messing around. Put another paddle tail on, throw it out, go to one side, the other side of my rod, then went back to that spot again, just to give it a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? So again, I cast out. I must have got that right spot, and there felt like it was dead weight. No bump, 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 none of that, just bump. And I'm like, So I go to set the hook, nothing. I'm like, am I really behind the rock maybe or so? I don't know. I'm like, okay, this time we're gonna go, instead of a 3-inch paddle tail, I went into a 4-inch white zoom. So cast out different spots, wait a little bit, cast in that same spot, jig it, and zoom kind of like gets a little squirrely, not like a paddle tail, the tail just goes. So all of a sudden, boom, I feel that bump again. I'm like, okay, if it's a rock, it's a rock. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this rod down, and I'm going to leave it for at least 3 minutes. I went and messed around with my other rod. I lost bait on it. So, you know what? Let me just pull it in. Go back to the other rod. Reel up the slack. Set the hook. He's on. I was like, BT, about time. When he swam, I knew what it was. I knew it was a flounder because I flounder fished, aka fluke, really, from up north my whole life. So I knew what was there. And, well, proof is in the pudding. There he is. Let's see if I can get some light on the subject over here. There he is. So you know what that means, right? He's headed to the kitchen, and you know what happens from there. So what I'm gonna do too is save his carcass for crabbing. So I'll do that. So that's it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you coming back and checking out my video. If you don't mind, give it the thumbs up, which really helps the channel out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, y'all. Have a good day.